All right, Tom, that does it for our injuries. And Tom, of course, will be monitoring other players. And those were very, very helpful updates. And we'll see how things pan out. On to, Tom, our sleeper picks. And as always, guys, we are thrilled to be sponsoring with Sleeper. Sleeper.com, everybody, /promo/fit. They will match your $100. And if you've been telling me your money might be stacking up right now, Tom, we're a little up and down with Tom's picks, but Delara's picks last week, we got to talk about that guy. Hit
rock star.
We got to have him back next week, man.
We should
3 out of 4, I believe. But Tom, I'll go first this week. So, guys, listen, I'm not 3-0 in my big fantasy league, but I'm 3-0 here making these sleeper picks. Week 1, baby, Keenan Allen over 67.5 yards, had 76. Week 2, Rashad White over 56.5, had 73. Last week, Tony Pollard over 74.5 yards, had a $122. Tom, I've been all yardage on my picks, but I'm going to pull one out of your book and hope I succeed in it. I'm going with an anytime touchdown scorer for this week. Anytime touchdown scorer this week, Bijan Robinson. And it sounds like that would be minus money, minus 150. And maybe it sounds like a trap, but it's even money. So you bet $100 on it, you're going to win $100 on this, right? Let me talk you into this here. Bijan Robinson, listen, no question, Arthur Smith's play call has been questionable the last couple of years. I make fun of him all the time for his play call and his lack of using his studs. But last week, guys, Falcons coming off a bad loss, 20-6, the Lions. Their offense last week, the Falcons, totaled a putrid 183 total yards. That's awful. Now the Falcons are 2-1. They travel to London. They take on the Jags, who, by the way, the Jags have led up the 23rd most points in the NFL. We're in a spot where Arthur Smith and the Falcons need offensive production. They need a bounce back in the worst way possible. Enter my boy, Bijan Robinson, the absolute all-world prospect, man. Hasn't even come close to reaching his potential yet. Still currently, even though he hasn't even done great, still the RB9 through 3 weeks. Bijan so far, Tom, has 0 rushing touchdowns. He has 1 receiving touchdown. He's due to get in the end zone. He could break a long one at any point. He could take a screen to the house. He's an absolute elite goal line back. And last thing here is I just want to talk about snap percentages, okay? Tyler Algier, fine. Capable running back, decent in the NFL. Week 1, bear with me here. Week 1, Bijan, 63% of the snaps. Algier, 56% of the snaps, about 50-50. Yeah, they play a lot together. Week 2, you got Bijan, 72% of the snaps. Algier, 44% of the snaps. Big difference. Week 3, last week, Bijan, 81% of the snaps. Algier, only 30% of the snaps. It's going to continue to tilt more towards Bijan. The Falcons are going to learn and know that they have that special talent in him. He's going to get in the end zone this week. I wouldn't even be surprised if he gets in multiple times in front of our little international audience on Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. But I like it, Tom. You guys should like it too. Go to sleeper.com. Put that promo code in, guys. Put it all on it. I got you. I'm going 4-0. What do you got?
I like that one. I like that one a lot. I'm going to change it up. I'm going to go with the yardage one because this one is just too obvious that it's going to happen.
Uh-oh.
James Cook over 18.5 receiving yards.
Oh.
Do you know who he's playing this week?
The Bills play somebody good.
It's
somebody
a
decent.
good one.
Who are they playing? I forget.
Miami.
There you go.
Do you know what that means?
I don't know if it means 70-20, Tom, but it means a lot of points.
That means points and offense and high scoring and throwing the ball at the end of the game. So Cook is averaging 4.3 targets, 3.3 catches, and 22.3 yards per game. Miami is 20th in pass defense. And like we just said, this is going to be a shootout. He could get that in one catch, literally one catch. He could get 19-yard catch. Boom, done. I don't see a world where this does not hit.
I like that. Haven't looked at it yet. Tom, I think the hardest thing about this is that Sleeper's actually really good at it. And I'm not just saying that, but a lot of these things don't get released until like 3 hours before we go record because it's Wednesday. They're still trying to pan through the injuries and stuff. So I'm like, sometimes I'm looking there just waiting for things to pop up. Bijan is what popped out at me, but I like that James Cook one as well.